This video will introduce you to academic articles. Today we are going to talk about what makes an article academic, so you'll be able to identify and utilize scholarly sources for your next research assignment. So far in this video, I've interchanged scholarly and academic 3 times. I do this because the words mean the same thing. These articles are also called peer-reviewed. Scholarly sources always include an author and the author's credentials. The author needs to be an expert in their field. These articles are also often quite long. They can be upwards of 40 pages. Scholarly articles include figures and graphs. They also contain detailed citations for each source the author used. The author needs to back up everything they argue. The main distinguishing factor between popular and scholarly sources is that scholarly sources are published in a peer-reviewed academic journal. Popular sources don't always contain an author, can be very short, contain pictures and advertisements, and often don't include citations. Rather, the author will link out to other websites. This is the first page of a scholarly journal article. The first thing we see is that it is published in something called JAMA Ophthalmology. This is the Journal of the American Medical Association's academic journal on ophthalmology. The article's author is listed, and his contact information and affiliation is available. This is useful because it helps us verify that he is an expert in his field. The article also contains an abstract. The abstract gives us a taste of the author's argument, and it helps us decide if this article is useful for our research or not. Though not shown, this article also contains detailed citations. Some, but not all, scholarly articles include this citation. Sometimes it is on the last page. Other times it is listed front and center after the abstract. This section verifies that the article was peer-reviewed because it lists the date the article was submitted, accepted, and published. If you're ever uncertain about a journal, I recommend looking up the title in a search engine. Peer-reviewed journals advertise that they are peer-reviewed on their websites because it boosts their credibility. Here is an example of a popular source. It is published in a reputable magazine by an author that has a science PhD. Even though she has an advanced degree in the field, this article is not scholarly because it wasn't published in an academic journal. This article is actually reporting on the scholarly article we just looked at. Reading articles like this can help you better understand a scholarly journal, but sometimes popular articles make sweeping judgments like, "A new study shows that drinking coffee will make you live forever." Scholars communicate through research studies and journal articles. These journals are where the scholars share new information in their field. It's important to realize that this conversation is shaped over many months and years. When you're researching, try to think about that scholar's family tree. Where are they getting their information? Who are they influenced by? Who are they influencing? Here's a brief breakdown of the peer review process. An author writes an article on a topic they are an expert in. They submit the article to an academic journal to be published. But before it's officially published, it's sent out to a group of the expert's peers. These peers read and analyze the article to ensure that it is correct. After the article is accepted by the peer reviewers, it's published in the scholarly journal. We use scholarly sources because the peer review process ensures that the resources are reliable and credible. Essentially, they took the guesswork out of the equation. Using scholarly sources also gives us insight into how experts think. It allows us to join their conversation. Academic articles also include a rich bibliography, which can point you in the direction of other resources you can use. When you use scholarly sources, you are part of the scholarly conversation. If you have any questions or want more information about scholarly articles, please email us at libref@beloit.edu.